Greg Daniels gave us like an opportunity to interview real local journalists.
Have you read this paper?
Uh-huh.
How do you think it compares to any other paper?
It sucks. But we are going to make it better.
The way it went was kind of like backwards, where I auditioned, didn't know anything about the character or what the show was about, and was kind of being like melded by Greg and Michael. And then you get the script and you're like, oh, okay, this kind of is now informing what I've already been doing, but also I'm going to change to that and do research on local journalism. My Nana, I'm from Andover, Massachusetts, and my Nana worked at the Andover Townsend my entire life. I feel like I come from like a background and family that really, lifts up local journalism.
We use these reporter notebooks, just like real reporters, and we go around trying to fill them up with interesting things, interesting story ideas.
So I wrote a sad story about a woman who owned a pet pig. The pig was also named Yvette, so that didn't help.
Greg Daniels gave us like an opportunity to interview real local journalists, and I had no idea like what a circulation person did in the journalism world. And so like interviewing that, and we had like hours, Melvin did too, where we just sat and asked questions from like, what do you eat for lunch? Or like, do you bring your dog to work? And like just everything. And so that was very informative.
I think eventually you start just to think of like a little bit like a reporter if you read enough. You start to think of you see anything and it's like, oh yeah, that would be a good story for the Greeley Tribune in Colorado.
Remember, you're listening for the ring of truth and the clonk of lies.
One of the things we got to do when, we were researching for the roles was meet with a few journalists from the Palestinian Post and get to speak with them about their experience. And it's incredibly frustrating. I can't imagine how frustrating it is.
I wrote a paper in junior high.
Not quite the same thing.
I've tweeted.
You've tweeted?
I'm in a group text.
Okay.
And yet, so important. I think, honestly, now more than ever, where there's so much fake news out there. Like, it's like to be able to have local journalists on the ground telling you what's happening. And I'm seeing it firsthand with the Palisades fire and the Palestinians Post. Like, this is information people can't get anywhere else online. So I hope it shines a light and, reminds people that this is something we need to take care of and we can't lose.
Hey!
What?
Is this too